of your legs, the right of your mouth. What am I allowed to say? What am I allowed to eat? What am I not allowed to eat? All this Imam Zayn al-Abidin put it into explanation. That is the Imam Zayn al-Abidin. Now when you come to wisdom of Imam Zayn al-Abidin, you and I, we know in Islam we have to respect each other. Islam said the adults should respect what? The children. The children should respect adults. But what is the wisdom? Why? What is the wisdom? Now Imam Zayn al-Abidin is giving you a best wisdom that you can use to respect each other. How? He said, if I am the younger one and I see somebody adult, he said, respect him. How? He said, always put in your mind, إنه سبقني إلى الطاعة فهو أقرب إلى الله منه. So look at the older person as this way. They said, this is older person. He's older than me. So he has served Allah many years before I. So he's closer to Allah. So he deserves to be respected. If he's younger than me, he said, look at him this way. He said, look at him that he's younger than me. So his sins are less than I am. I have lived longer. So I have sinned much more than he did. So if it's somebody pure, he is more pure than I am because he has less sin than I am. The wisdom of Imam Zayn al-Abidin. That is Imam Zayn al-Abidin. More than that, Imam Zayn al-Abidin, after the tragedy of Muharram, you know, Imam Zayn al-Abidin, one of the systems that he adopted was he started to buy slaves. For what? To make money? No. At the time, when people buy slaves, they want to make money. But Imam Zayn al-Abidin, he bought slaves to serve Islam. How? He bought them and he brings them to his house. They live with him in the same house, and he always, every single day, he teaches them 2 times. Like in the Quran, إِنِّي دَعَوْتُ قَوْمِي لَيْلًا وَنَهَارًا. I call them day and night. Imam Zayn al-Abidin, 1 class for morning, 1 class at the evening. Every single day. For how long? For 1 year. After the entire year, then he took all the slaves to where? To the Hajj. When he gets to Hajj on the mountain of Arafah, then he said to all the slaves, say, Udu Allah li Aliyin ibn al-Husayn. And he tells them, ask Allah to forgive Ali ibn al-Husayn. Allahu Akbar. Number 1, he's a ma'soom. Number 2, he is also an imam who has never sinned, but he still teaches them the humbleness. When they don't say, and then they say to them, Qulu ya Allah, اغفر لعلي ibn al-Husayn. And then they say to him, Ya Mawlana, ما رأينا منك إلا خير. Then he said to them, they said to Imam Zayn al-Abidin, we didn't see anything wrong from you. All we saw was kindness and goodness. And then Imam said to them, لعلني أخطأت. Maybe I wronged one of you in one way or another. I'm not sure about. But I want you to forgive me. After they forgive him, what did he do? Then he said to all of them, now this is money for you. He gives money to slaves. And then he tells them, go to different parts of the world. What should we do now? You go there and spread the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today when you go to India and Pakistan today, you know how Islam get there? Islam got there through Imam Zayn al-Abidin, through the slaves that he taught. He sent them there. You go to Africa today, Islam got to Africa through the slaves that Imam Zayn al-Abidin sent to Africa. Not only that, in most part of the world, Islam got there through Imam Zayn al-Abidin. That is Imam Zayn al-Abidin. And when they come to the zuhud, taqwa of Imam Zayn al-Abidin, the narration says every single night he prays 1,000 rakah, 1,000 rakah. You and I, 5 daily prayer, we're struggling. 5 daily prayer, we have to battle ourselves. Fajr prayer, we have to fight ourselves. We are not if we pray at 10 o'clock. Imam Zain al-Abidin, your Imam, he prays Alf Rak'ah every single night. Some narrations say he has a farm. He goes right underneath of each and every palm tree and he performs 2 rak'ah prayer. They ask him, Ya Rasulullah, why do you have to pray 2 rak'ah at the what do you call it, next to every palm tree? Now listen to Imam Zain al-Abidin. He says, لأن الأرض تشهد لله سبحانه وتعالى فأريد أن تشهد الأرض بأنني من المصلين. See, because the earth will bear witness يوم القيامة. So I want each and every part of this earth to bear witness that I am part of those who pray to Allah. Imam Zain al-Abidin, that every single night. There's some narration say Imam Zain al-Abidin, alayhi afdalu salatu wassalam, on weekly basis, he has to cut some of the dead skin on his forehead. He has to cut some dead skin on his hand, on his knees and toes as well. Masajid al-Sab'ah, he has to cut them because of the dead skin, because of the sujood. That is Imam Zain al-Abidin. When he reads Quran and he comes to any ayah that talks about the Qiyamah, he becomes his scribe for how long? Until hatta yughsha alayh, till he becomes unconscious. Imam Zain al-Abidin. That's why he's counted among 5 people who cry the most. In the world, in Islam, we have 5 people who are well known that they are أكثر الناس بكاء. Number 1 is Adam alayhi salam. Adam alayhi salam is one of them who cried a lot, especially after he lost his son, Habil. Number 2, the narration says, is Yaqub alayhi salam. Or the Quran says, وَبِيَضَّتْ عَيْنَاهُ مِنَ الْحُزْنِ فَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ. He cried for his son, even though the son was alive, till he lost his own sight. That is also another one. Number 3, another one they said is our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Number 4 is Fatima salamullahi alayha. That Fatima alayhi salam was known as one of the most crying people, and especially after her father. That she always goes to the grave of the Prophet and she cries and she says, صبت علي مصائب لو أنها صبت على الأيام سرنا ليالي. That's Fatima alayhi salam. Number 5, Imam Zain al-Abidin. They say Imam Zain al-Abidin, anytime you put your food in front of him, he cries and his tears mix with the food that he eats. No food was put in front of Imam after the tragedy of Karbala unless his tears mixed with that food. Imam Zain al-Abidin, his kindness. One time, one of his servants brought the water, and by mistake she spilled the water on Imam Zain al-Abidin. Now imagine, she was a slave and this Imam. Now you imagine if you are at that position, you are the leader. If you see some places the boss. When some of us we are boss of 2 people, 3 people, the chest becomes bigger when we walk. Right? I have to show the chest because I'm the boss here. I'm in charge here, no one else. Or sometimes in our homes. A husband in the house, he wants to show that I'm the boss here. So the way you walk, the way he talks to the wife and children, no, it's like Hajjaj when Yusuf al-Thaqafi. The way he talks to people, everybody has to be like a slave to him. Now look at the Imam Zain al-Abidin. Imam al-Insi wal-Jan.